Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread here for Tuesday, August 12th, 2025. Hey, if you're new to Cover the Spread, welcome aboard. Glad you're here joining us on the Tuesday as we try to tackle the books and smack it out of the park here. 3 on the diamond for you. So, hey, make sure you subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. And hey, let us know what game you love in the comment section below. We love interacting with you. So, hey, let's get to Tuesday's action as we always do. Get over to the cappers, see how they're rolling along, and then we'll get right to the 3 we're covering here for you. Head on over to Ramon to get us started. How you doing here, Ramon?
Yeah, real good. Off to a good start this week. We got some more baseball action here on Tuesday. All those sports are firing up, but hey, you got to put them all aside. We're still in the grind here. These games are becoming important here in early August, so we got some time to go. But these are the real games. You got to keep winning.
Still in the dog days of summer, as they say. We're still seeing some high temperatures. Some places still having heat waves, as they say, and haven't heard the S word yet. So we're far from the S word of stuff flying down yet. So still got some baseball. I don't know where the hell. How you doing here?
Yeah, doing all right. Thought I had I hate to call any bet easy, but thought I had a layup there with the Guardians over the White Sox. Unfortunately, yeah, the White Sox did avoid the sweep, so good on them. But hey, looking for a bounce back on Monday, and hopefully we have a better week here.
Hey, me too. I tried to. I had an under in it. We seen some early runs in the first, and all of a sudden it just like hit cruise for a while, and we got one. The one that was like the one that made you sweat and then lose some more hair that I already that I didn't need to lose, and then we got one that popped it over. So got me there in that one. So looking for a bounce back with Monday betting as we head into Tuesday. So without further ado, let's head into Tuesday's action. First game we're looking at, we got the Chicago Cubs heading into Toronto for a series here. This is a game I like, so I'll get us started here in this one. Hey, we got Ben Brown on the mound. Downtown Ben Brown, as I say. Why? Because he loves to give up the home run. He's given up about 1.6 home runs a game this season. But hey, give it to him. His last couple starts, he's been good. Serviceable Ben Brown. Hasn't went deep into games, but 4 innings, 5 innings where he's only given up one earned run. One earned run. One of those starts was against the White Sox. Hey, he got the W in that one, and the last time out, his team didn't give him enough run support. He went 4 innings, gave it 2 hits, 1 earned run. Team still lost the game 3-2 in that start, and that seems to be a theme for downtown Ben Brown. So where he does have these good starts, but the team at times just doesn't give him run support. So here in this one, looking at the other side of things, we got Barrios on the mound for the Blue Jays, and he's been just absolutely lights out for the Blue Jays, especially over the last 9 pitching starts for him. Blue Jays here at home, love it. Hitting the home run. Hey, they renovated the Rogers Center for hitting more home runs. So downtown Ben Brown is going to pop his head out in here in this game. I think the Blue Jays are able to smack him early and continue rolling right through the game, get to that bullpen. And we've seen this Cubs team lately at times where they just struggle to score some runs. And Barrios, I think, holds them down. You look at Barrios, they have won 7 of his last 8 starts. Actually, 8 of his last 9 starts have been wins for the team. Also, in those 8 wins, 7 of those 8 wins, the Blue Jays have been able to cover that run line. So that's what I'm going here with. Blue Jays cover the run line. Take the -1.5 in this one on Tuesday. Head on over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one? Cubs or Blue Jays here on Tuesday?
Yeah, I want to hang out in the Rogers Center. I want to go to the hotel, hang out and watch the games here with the good games with Cubs coming in this weekend. And yeah, you talk about those home runs. Look, I think we can see some runs here in this one for sure. You know, looking back, yeah, we had a couple low-scoring games when the teams met last in Chicago last year, but before that in Toronto was always good for 5 or 6 runs. It seemed like in those series, and going up against Brown with a BABIP close to 350 and a 6 ERA, why wouldn't the Blue Jays be able to score some runs? Barrios has been strong, no doubt about it, but you still are dealing with one of the best offenses in the league in the Cubs and a great offense in the Jays too, right? I mean, both teams seems like they're averaging about 5 runs a game. So why wouldn't we see some runs? You got Brown is 10-3 to the over this season in his 13 starts, and Barrios 14-9 to the over. That's combined 27-12. And the Blue Jays have been going strong with this offense. They've gone over in 8 of their last 10 overall. So give me the over here in this one with the Cubs and Jays on Tuesday.
Head on Hordell. What do you like here in this one? Cubs or Jays here on Tuesday?
Yeah, that was what I was wanted to give out was the over. I mean, as you mentioned, Ben Brown, although he has improved a little bit over his last couple starts, still gave up that home run there against the White Sox, and that has been his issue. And Barrios also been giving up his fair share of home runs. So, as Ramon was saying too, I expect both teams to get some offense going here. I like the over in this one. I'm also with Rodd on the Blue Jays here, doing most of that scoring for us. I'll take a prop though on Suzuki just in case, and I think it's a prop we can hit while the Blue Jays can still win the game. Suzuki's seen Barrios pretty well. He's got 3 hits and 5 at bats against him with a double and 2 RBIs. So I might take a little shot on Suzuki to get an RBI there for us. But again, still like the Blue Jays to get the job done, and I like the over in this one as well.
Hey, that wraps up the first game we're looking at. Heading on over to game number 2. We got the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Milwaukee Brewers. This is Al's game. He's going to get us going. What do you like, Pirates or Brewers here on Tuesday?
Yeah, we just talked about a lot of offense. So hopefully they get enough offense done for both these games, because I think this one will be on the other side of things here. Should be a lower scoring one. This pitcher's duel here between Paul Skeens getting the start for the Pirates here against Freddie Peralta in Milwaukee. Both these starters been real good this season. Obviously, Paul Skeens been slightly better, but Peralta right behind him, putting up some real impressive numbers himself. As for a side, I would maybe lean to the Pirates in the first 5. Maybe it's really hard to go against these Brewers right now, but I'm not trying to step in front of Skeens either. So I'm probably just leaving the sides alone. Maybe one of these guys will touch on the side for you, but I like a lower scoring one here, and I'll take the under in this pitcher's duel here between Skeens and Peralta.
Heading on over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one? Brewers or Pirates on Tuesday?
Maybe I'm just looking for attention here. We've been riding the Brewers. We know that, right? But when you're playing Paul Skeens, right, you don't this year, I don't know, maybe even last year, you don't want him as a $1.90 favorite, $2, whatever. This feels like the role that you want Paul Skeens in, right? A game where, he's going to get, remember, he threw the clunker and he was playing Colorado. The other 2 recent starts he had in the last 3, he crushed, right? He no runs allowed in 6 innings in those starts. So I think you get a great effort from Skeens. You're going to need some offense somewhere, but with this Milwaukee streak, I don't know if you're going to get much of a better price on Paul Skeens taking a chance with him. Pittsburgh's won 5 of their last 7 on the road. Pittsburgh won this exact matchup, of course, on May 23rd, 6-5. It was 4-4 after 5 innings with these 2 guys. So kind of hope maybe Pittsburgh upsets them on Monday, because I don't want to stand in the way and say this is the time, but let's do it. I'm going to take Pittsburgh with Paul Skeens in this one. Maybe first 5 might be a more attractive option here, but still feels like a great game because of just the way Milwaukee's going right now. I'm hitching my ride a little bit to the Brewers. Yeah, I'm rooting for maybe other teams to win the World Series, but I love this team right now. But I'm going to go with Paul Skeens. This is where I want Paul Skeens right here. Close to a pick 'em roll, I'm sure, in this one, maybe even a slight dog, the way these Brewers are going, and a competent pitcher, certainly, in Peralta. They're all good. All these Milwaukee pitchers are good, man. I'll take Pittsburgh to stop this Brewer streak, providing they win on Monday. We'll see what happens, but I'll take Skeens.
Look at this matchup here. You look at Paul Skeens, sure. In that matchup, you said that earlier this year it was Skeens versus Peralta. Skeens got smacked around, gave up 4 earned runs to this Brewers crew. So I expect him to want to have redemption against this Brewers squad, kind of like he did. He's actually only pitched about 4 innings in a couple starts here versus the Brewers. So Brewers 2, Skeens 0 so far in this matchup, head to head this year, anyways. But for me in this one, I like the under first 5. I think Skeens has himself a good start. I think he probably can go more than 4 innings. But the problem is Pittsburgh going to work him more than 4 innings? That's my big question. Do you let your guy that is your future of your team? You didn't trade him at the deadline, so definitely you're not going to work him more than 4 innings. I think he sits here 4 innings, and that's about what you get. I think Peralta has a good start here in the first 5 as well. So give me the under first 5. Also like the Nerfy here in this one. No runs first inning. Both these pitchers, I think, a duel. Pitchers duel, as Al says in this one. The big question mark for me is how long Skeens goes. So I can't touch the full game here in this one. Well, wish you luck in the full game there, Ramon. With Skeens. I just can't. I first 5 might be the way to go there, but it's just I like the under. I'm with Al. I think we get a lower scoring battle, like we did last game. I think it was 4-2. It was Skeens versus Mizrowski back in June, and it was a 4-2 final there. So I kind of think that's kind of what the type of game we get here. So give me the under in the first 5. Hey, that wraps up the second game we looked at. Let's head on over to the final game we got on Tuesday slate. This is Ramon's game, so he's going to get us going. We got the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Athletics. What do you got, Athletics or the Rays here on Tuesday, Ramon?
Yeah, Rays entered this series on Monday, riding a 3-game losing streak, kind of slipping away here right now. More than 5 games probably back of the wild card now. And, well, Shane Baz going here, certainly a solid pitcher, but Lopez, they just keep winning his starts. He continues to impress. Rod's been talking about him pretty much all year, and now he's back in that same form that we've seen. Last 3 starts, all A's win, 6-0, 5-1, 5-1. Yeah, Tampa Bay team entering, like I said, on a losing streak. They've also lost 14 of their last 17 on the road and 13 of their last 17 overall. Meanwhile, the swinging A's had won 11 of their last 16 coming into this series, getting great contributions offensively, Kurtz, Langoliers, and crew. So I'm going to ride with the A's here in this one against the Rays. We know they got nothing to play for other than their long-term future. Bring them on to Las Vegas, and let's go A's here in this one. I'll take Lopez and the A's on Tuesday.
Head on over to Al. What do you like here at this one, Tampa Bay or the Athletics here on Tuesday?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a slump here for the Rays for sure. Definitely struggling to find any kind of momentum or rhythm here. But the Athletics actually playing some pretty decent baseball, so can't blame Ramon at all for looking at the full game there on the Athletics. But I'll take Shane Baz to have himself a good start here. He's allowed just 7 hits and 38 at bats to this lineup, so I'm going to look at the Rays early. I'm taking them in the first 5 innings here and just leave the full game alone and just hope that maybe we could have the lead head into the 6th and then we won't have to worry about our bullpen blowing it up, which is, surprising to say that we're leaving the Rays bullpen out of the equation against the Athletics bullpen, but I guess that's where we're at right now. And so, yeah, I'll take Rays first 5 for me and hopefully Ramon can hit his pick on the full game as well.
Definitely. On the other side of that, I like the Athletics here in the first 5. I like Shane Baz at the start of the year because I know if you tuned in to cover the spread here, you know that I've rode Shane Baz for a little bit at the start of the year, but he's tailed off. He's winless in his last 7 starts, where he's taken L's and he's taken a bunch of no decisions. So just not getting W's in his starts. He did get the W in his last start. Well, he didn't get the W. The team got the W, but he didn't equate to getting the W there in that one either. And you look at this Lopez, man, everybody thought he was going to be the awful Lopez. Well, he has not been the awful Lopez. He's got 3 W's in his last 5 starts. The team has 4 W's in his last 5 starts as well. And also the team has 8 W's in his last 10 starts, does Mr. Lopez. So I like the Athletics here in the first 5. I think they get the Baz early and have the lead after 5 innings. Hey, that wraps up the 3 games we covered here on Tuesday's slate. Let us know what you think in the comments section below of the 3 games we covered here on Tuesday. And always we'll do a quick little recap before we head on out. First game we looked at, we got the Chicago Cubs heading into Toronto to take on the Blue Jays. I like the Blue Jays here to beat up on the Cubs. Take them on the run line here in this one, win by 2+. And then we got the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Brewers. Al says this is a pitcher's duel, so grab the under here in this matchup. And then Ramon's game, he's got Tampa Bay taking on the Athletics. Hey, he says the Athletics continue to stay up. Grab the Athletics over the Rays here in this one on Tuesday. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Have yourself a good one. And do what we always do. And that is...
Cover the spread.